Hello and welcome to the NFL Talk. I'm Daniel along with Jacob and Cooper, and today we're going to be talking about who should the Dallas Cowboys pay of their three star players who currently need big new contracts. Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb, and Dak Prescott are those three big players. Jacob, you want to start us off?
Yeah,
with
I
some
think they
discussion?
shouldn't pay Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott has been a playoff choker in the past few years. Sure, he had a really good rookie season, but ever since then, they haven't really had much success. They've done really good in the regular season, but in the playoffs, they have not done that great. Dak Prescott is not a playoff quarterback.
Cooper.
Personally, for me, I think it's either going to be CD or Micah you got to pay. That's who you want to lean more towards as your production to get things going. Micah, we see he can produce on the defense more. CD, we can see we can do more on the offense with his quarterback, Dak, who I believe doesn't need that much money more than any of the both of them. So, in all fairness, it should be either CD Lamb or Micah Parsons over Dak.
Yeah, Lamb and Parsons, some of the best at each of their respective positions in the entire league. Obviously, it's important to get those guys locked down because it's tough to get those extremely good skill position players. And obviously, Dak, you can. It's not that you can just get another good quarterback out of the blue. It's not that he's a bad quarterback. There are some people who think that, but
I don't think he's a bad
Yeah.
quarterback. I just think he's a playoff choker. He's done really good in the regular season. He was third in MVP voting.
Yeah, exactly. Granted, there were some overall team failures last season in the postseason. Put it on coaching, put it on the team's mentality, whatever. There were a lot of issues. We got a question over here.
So you spoke about getting rid of Dak, and you just said it that you can't just get a new quarterback out of the blue. But what do you? So then, what do you do if you're going to get rid of Dak?
Y'all had some opinions about that, didn't you?
Yeah, I think Trey Lance should get another shot as a starting quarterback in the NFL. Just give him 1 year. If he doesn't do that great, pick a quarterback in the draft. But you could also just try to go for Shador Sanders, who is a really good quarterback at Colorado. I think he could have success in the NFL. But I think Trey Lance also deserves another shot.
Yeah, I had the same thing as Jacob. I think we need to give Trey Lance a shot. I mean, you traded for him, and there's probably reasons why, but you're just keeping him on the bench at this point and letting him not get his talent to where it needs to be. I say give Dak 1 more year, and if it's not the right one that you wanted, then go ahead and give Trey Lance the helm and give him the practice back he needs going in order to succeed in the future.
In the back over here.
So backing up to Jacob's point on drafting a new quarterback, 2025 quarterback draft class is expected to be weak, even with Shador Sanders. What do you really think makes Shador Sanders a quality quarterback?
You had some thoughts about that earlier.
Yeah, I think Shador, even though they went 4-8, he still was a good quarterback, escaping the pressure on the defensive line pressure. And I think Dallas really needs that type of quarterback right now.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent over there with Colorado. Obviously, the speed, the passing. If he can just develop that over another season. Again, their big problem in Colorado last year, that defense was terrible. Their offense, they were scoring a lot of points. So clearly, they've got something on that side of the ball, especially with him at quarterback.
Yes.
So if they want to get him, he's probably going to be a high draft pick though. So it's going to be difficult to acquire him. Not much other depth. Excuse me. In that draft class, like we saw this year with 6 quarterbacks picked in the first round.
Yes.
And
all I have to say about it is just he's young and he has time to develop. I mean, we know who his dad is at Colorado and who his head coach is. So he's got time. The first few games they were doing great, even with him at offense before they got punched in the mouth every week. So I think you give him time to develop, and if it's a possible chance the Cowboys can pick him up in the draft and go ahead and take it. But I think he can have time to develop with us if he does get picked.
And with all the great quarterback development in the Big 12, they're now going to be in the Big 12. We're going to see if he can figure it out over there. So that's going to be all the time we have for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Along with Jacob and Cooper, I'm Daniel. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.